Welcome back to the second installment of Contender or Pretender, where in today's video, we're going to take the top 6 teams in the Western Conference and decide whether or not they are legit title contenders or just pretenders. What's good, YouTube? If you love basketball, you have come to the right place. My name is Wiseman and this is Better Through Ball. So let's hop right into this list. Starting with the first team, can we get a drum roll, please? We've got the Dallas Mavericks, who have made the postseason the past 2 years, only to get kicked out in the first round by a Paul George and Kawhi-led Clippers squad. Alright, this isn't because Luka didn't ball out, because he did. Last year, he averaged 36, 8, and 10 in the first round, so clearly he did all he could, but there wasn't enough around Luka Doncic. However, is this year going to be different, and are the Dallas Mavericks contenders? Yes, the Dallas Mavericks are contenders this year, and here is why. Alright, number 1, Reggie Bullock, a tremendous wing defender and three-point shooter who was very pivotal in the New York Knicks playoff run last year. Alright, now every team always needs a wing defender and a three-point shooter, and Reggie Bullock is that, and come playoffs, he is going to be big for Luka Doncic, spacing the floor and allowing the defense to have some time to rest. He's going to pick up the best player on the other team, whether that be a Donovan Mitchell or whatever type of player. Now, the second reason is bye Porzingis. All right, Porzingis clearly didn't fit in the locker room and in the flow of the offense for the Dallas Mavericks. And now that he is gone, how about Dwight Powell? Shout out my fellow Torontonian. All right, I have so many great things to say about Dwight Powell. He has been so pivotal as a starter now for the Dallas Mavericks. He plays his role to a T. He's great in the pick and roll with Luka Doncic, great rebounder, and just a really high motor guy. And it looks like he is a better fit with this Dallas squad than Porzingis. So maybe it was a addition by subtraction type of scenario. And last but not least, Jalen Brunson, all right, averaging 16, 4, and 5, and proving that Luka can trust him in the big moments. He has been a huge upgrade in the backcourt. I mean, I know he was there last year, but this year seems to really be breaking out. And then, of course, Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench. You know, we saw in the past couple of years when Luka was out of the game for a few minutes, the other teams would go on a run. However, Spencer is a great backup. We saw him hit 2 huge game-winning shots this year, so that's going to be great. They've got a great backcourt, and of course, Luka Doncic, guys, that guy is top 3 player in the league. He's gonna go nuts. So yes, the Dallas Mavericks have a massive title shot. But let's move on to the next team. Can we get a drum roll, please? We've got the Utah Jazz, who will be entering their 6th straight postseason. All right, but take this stat in. Since the new year, so January 1st, 2022, the Utah Jazz don't even have a winning record. They are below 500. Their record is 23 and 24 in the new year, so that is not looking good. And then the Utah Jazz in the new year as well have combined 3 winning or losing streaks with more than 4 game losses, combined. So they've lost 4 times in a row, and then 5 times in a row, and 5 times in a row, which is not a good look. So unfortunately, once again, the Utah Jazz are going to have a solid regular season, but when it comes down to the postseason, they are not true contenders. They are pretenders. Let's move on to the third team, though, because these boys are crazy. Can we get a drum roll, please? We got the Memphis Grizzlies, who have been the surprise team of the year. And if you said the Memphis Grizzlies were going to have the second best record in the entire NBA, well then congratulations. You're either super smart or you're lying, because I did not. All right, now if you want to know more about the Memphis Grizzlies in depth, why they're so elite, you can check out my breakdown on them more specifically. But it basically goes like this. All right, the Memphis Grizzlies have a top 7 defense. All right, they lead the league in steals, rebounds, and blocks. All right, they may not have the best one-on-one defenders, but as a team, they're extremely scrappy. They get the balls, they get steals, deflections, and they get a ton of rebounds, both on the defensive end and on the offensive end. And everyone knows defense wins championships. Now, guess what? They also have an elite offense, a top 5 offense that's ranked in terms of offensive ranking. They have an extremely balanced squad. All right, they have 4 players who can give you buckets on any given night. We got Bane, most improved player, bang. We got Jaren Jackson Jr. holding it down on the defensive end, rim protecting, and then on the offensive end, nice pick and roll game, always hacking the basket, improving his three-point shot. And then we got Dylan Brooks, who has come back and in my opinion will be the X factor, all right, as a second option, 6'7" wing, scorer, very talented. Shout out Dylan Brooks. He is also from Toronto. And then we got Ja Morant, a MVP candidate, one of the most lethal, electrifying hoopers in the league. And hey, guess what? This team is young, they're hungry, and they are fearless. So they're not going to be scared of anyone, not even the Phoenix Suns. So yes, Memphis is about to go crazy, and I am so excited. Next team though, moving on, can we get a drum roll please? We've got your boy Chef Curry, the Golden State Warriors, who went at the beginning of the season, everyone was going crazy. They started out lights. Oh my goodness, they started out so damn hot. 21-4 at the beginning of the season, but then they have gone through some slumps throughout the year. Now this team is a very, very good team. The additions of Wiggins seem to have worked out pretty damn well, and then Jordan Poole has really bridged the gap and gone from a rotation player to a young star. Now here is the problem. There is a gaping hole in the Warriors lineup, all right, and that is their lack of a center. They thought James Wiseman would be coming back, unfortunately ruled out for the rest of the year, and that is going to be detrimental, and here is why it makes them, unfortunately, pretenders, all right. Every team in the West, if you want a shot at going to the finals, are gonna have to go through Phoenix. And Chris Paul with DeAndre Ayton will absolutely expose a team without a true center. All right, DeAndre Ayton, one of the most skilled bigs in the game, and Chris Paul, an absolute floor general, insane IQ. So I personally don't see the Phoenix Suns being able to lose to a team without a center, because Chris Paul will absolutely dice them up in the paint and win the points in the paint and the rebounds against the Golden State Warriors. So unfortunately, pretenders. But for Golden State fans, you got so many pieces, so many places you can retool, trade for next year, and boy, that team will be scary next year. Now the 5th team, can we get a drum roll please? Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets squad, who, to be honest, shouldn't really even be in the playoffs, considering the fact that they're missing 40-plus points from Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., their second and third scoring option. But hey, they got the MVP, all right, reigning MVP, possibly back-to-back MVP, who has been doing everything for this team on offense. I mean, what else can I say? Nikola Jokic, man, the guy is just amazing. And anytime you have a player that amazing, who knows come playoff? But unfortunately, this team is a pretender. But take this in, guys. Remember how I told you just a second ago about Golden State not having a true center? Well, they're playing Denver in the first round. Who the heck is going to stop Nikola Jokic? Could it be an upset? I personally have this series going 7 games. And when you got Nikola Jokic and you got no one on the Warriors to stop him, hey, I'm just saying, the Denver Nuggets could be going to round 2. But anyway, the final team, save the best for last. I think you guys know where this one's going. Can I get a drum roll, please? We've got the Phoenix Suns, who are the best team in the West. Now, that doesn't mean they can't be beat, but of course, they are legit contenders. And here's why, all right? They've got the best big three. CP3 is, without question, the best floor general in the league currently for the playoffs. No LeBron, so it's going to be Chris Paul. Now, secondly, we've got Devin Booker, who is having quite the year, MVP top 5 candidate. And then we got DeAndre Ayton, one of the most skilled bigs, who is in walking 20 and 12 come playoff time. And then we've got 2 elite wing defenders who also shoot the 3 lights out in Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. All right, and then we got campaign off the bench. This whole team has stuck together. They've got their enforcer in Jay Crowder, a great coach in Monty Williams, and these guys are super hungry. They got a taste of the finals last year, and they want to be back, but this time they want to be putting the trophies on their finger. So those are my thoughts, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I got a ton of love on my last video, so thank you guys so much. My name is Wiseman. This has been Better Through Ball. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.